Storytime with Herbal Roots zine. I'm Kristine Brown, and today I'm going to read to you a story that I wrote for issue number 42 of Herbal Roots zine, Ode to Oats, called Avena Saves the Day. Do you like to start your day with a bowl of oatmeal? If so, you're getting more than just the nutrition from that bowl. Did you know that oats is also great for calming your nervous system? Have you ever taken an oatmeal bath to soothe itchy skin caused by chickenpox or poison ivy? It can help to soothe the nervous system that is frazzled by those crazy itchy spells that you get from poison ivy, or also from the ouchiness that happens to your skin from a sunburn. We use the tops of oats, known as Milky Oats, that are harvested while they're still green to make infusions and teas for doing just that. Milky Oats infusions are one of my favorite infusions, and besides being very calming to my nervous system, it's full of important vitamins and minerals such as magnesium, calcium, B vitamins, and silica. I find Milky Oats to be especially helpful when I cannot stay focused on something, as oats are especially helpful for concentration, focus, and memory. And that's just a few things that Milky Oats can be used for. Today's story, Avena Saves the Day, shares how Milky Oats helped a village grow strong again after an illness. Back when time was young, man was in sync with the world. Often he knew a plant's medicinal uses just by spending time with the plant, holding it in his hands, smelling the flowers, and tasting the leaves. Sometimes he would dream of a plant while he slept, and his dream would give him vital information on that plant. Man was pretty blessed to be able to learn the plants this way. Today, we don't have nearly the instinct and intuitiveness that we did back then. Man was grateful for this gift of knowledge and was careful to always thank the gods through offerings. Sometimes a portion of their food or best ale, sometimes a beautiful feather or stone. The gift did not matter, only the intent of giving thanks and acknowledging the gift. As man became more populated, the land he lived on became less clean. Thoughtlessness or carelessness was often the cause of this, and soon the villages became crowded, dirty, and unsanitary. Back then, people did not know about germs and cleanliness, so they did not think to be more tidy, and soon they paid the price by falling ill. Many became weak and ill, unable to care for themselves or others. They did not know what was wrong or what was causing the illness. The town healer became very concerned that his knowledge and intuitiveness did not help him heal the people. He began to fast and pray often to his gods for guidance and clarity in the illness. He drank strong mugwort teas and then fell into a fitful slumber. All night long the healer dreamed. His dreams wove a tapestry of information and answers to the questions he sought. What was causing the illness? Why was it spreading and why wasn't it going away? What plant medicine could he use to help them heal? The answers danced about his head all night long. His dreams showed people cleaning the village and taking care to keep it clean. They showed the sick people eating a gruel made from the ripe seeds of the grass that grew in the meadow. More dreams came, this time of him harvesting the grass seeds while they dripped with the milky substance. Those dreams ended with him making teas from the green seed heads to give the sick people to drink and to help nourish them back to health. The final dreams showed him harvesting the green straw of the plant, drying it, and giving it to the people over the winter to help restore the people's energy after their long illnesses. In the morning, the healer woke, feeling worn out from his night of dreaming. Feeling he had at last had the answer to his dream, he rushed to the meadows to begin harvesting. He asked the workers in the fields what the grass plant was called, and they referred to it as te, their term for the grain. He realized that this plant was one they often ate in the wintertime and asked them to prepare a bag of it for him to serve to the sick. While they did as he asked, he began to check the seed heads for those that were dripping with their milky juice and harvested them. The healer went back to the village to prepare tea from the green seed heads, and along with the gruel served up the tea. Soon the people were healing again, and though they were weak, he encouraged them to begin cleaning up the village. He went back to the fields to harvest the straw to dry for them to use through the winter. The people called this plant Avena, which means nourishing in Latin, and thanked the gods for sharing this plant with them. All winter long they drank the nourishing infusion and grew stronger and stronger. From that day on, they kept their village clean and turned to Avena anytime they were weak or ill to help restore their strength. I hope you enjoyed today's story. If you'd like to learn more about Milky Oats, you can find the Milky Oats ebook in my shop, and I'll put a link in the description below. It's also a part of my year-long course, The Next Step, which features 13 herbs over the course of a year. It's a fun way to learn about the medicinal use of herbs. Thanks for visiting Herbal Roots zine for Storytime, and I'll see you next time.